What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. It's your boy Terabyt Reacts in the house, and we are here once again with some more Sopranos season 3 episode 7. Episode 6 was very enlightening to say the least about this series. The series just gets better and better to have more discussions and different discussions and my thoughts on certain things that you probably never heard me talk about before, and it has really sparked some conversations here and there. I didn't know that this show was gonna be like this, or where we can have these conversations about mental health, not the finicky stuff that people be talking about these days about mental health, like real mental issues. You get what I'm saying? So I'm here for it, to have those discussions. I'm no doctor by any means, but I've been around people who have serious mental health, so I understand to a point. You know what I'm saying? I understand to a point how you deal with people that is going through stuff, how you can, get around to understanding them and just be mentally prepared. A lot of times when people are going through stuff, we don't want to deal with it, and I get it, because we want to live with because we as individuals have our own problems. We don't want to have to take on other people's problems, but sometimes you got to sacrifice a part of yourself for that person. I think humanity in general, you get what I'm saying, is a part of us that's really missing. Is a huge part of us that's missing is empathy. And I think, just having empathy for your fellow man, whether you know them intimately or not. You get what I'm saying? Like, if, people think that you got to know people for a long time to actually care. That's just preposterous to me. So, in my opinion, great episode 6. We're going to jump into episode 7. If you guys want to watch the rest of these episodes early, it's available on the original channel. Link is down in the description. Make sure you do that. Okay, make sure you do that. It's only $2 a month. Help support your boy. We're going to jump into episode 7. Hopefully you guys hit the like button. Let's go. And forgot that Junior has his surgery coming up.
Someone here to see you.
Oh, damn.
Even here, you hector me.
The director has authorized us to make you an offer. You have your nephew Tony. Cooperate fully, help take him down.
What do I get?
Guaranteed cure.
No more cancer?
Not a single disease cell.
That's a lie. Get the fuck out of here. Was he dreaming? Angie Dickinson? Yeah, right.
I'm happy for you, Junior. I know you waited a long time to be this.
Your coupons. Be a happy. I don't like it.
Don't let certain people take advantage of your
I'm
good
kidding
nature.
you, old fuck. What's the matter?
That was nice.
Dr. Kennedy, it's Dr. Enlow. I have the results of the frozen section.
Can we move this along, Dr. Anlow? I have a thyroid and OR6 at 10:30.
Based on the preliminary results of the frozen section, and depending, of course, on the full path report...
Is it clean, Enlow, or not?
Yes, it's clean.
Miles, you close.
Let's do it quickly. I got his BP back up, but I don't know how long it'll hold.
Watch and learn, Miles. Watch and learn.
Well?
Your uncle. He's a very strong man, Mr. Soprano. He did very well. The news is all good.
Beautiful.
So the cancer is...
Gone? You bet. It took a tumor the size of a fist out of his stomach. Oh, Madon. So,
Jeez.
if you'll excuse me, I have another patient waiting. Cheryl, make sure that Marty gets that Goldman Sachs statement. Yes.
I, just want to say thanks. My uncle thinks the world of you, and if there's ever anything I can do, a favor, anything, let me know.
I'll keep that in mind, Mr. Soprano.
Chrissy, you're too fucking worried about what I give you. Worry a little more about what you give me.
Blow me with your lectures, Paulie.
Kid, you wearing a wire?
You fucking crazy?
That's well. Let him down.
He fucking touches me.
Then make it easy on us all. Take him off. Everything.
New York, we opened the books, but they also laid it down. Probationary period.
When I was coming up, this would never happen to new-made guys. But too many people are doing a simulcast.
Well, maybe you fuck.
Do me a favor, and don't take it personally.
I said everything.
Go fuck yourself.
Before I was breaking balls. Now you're beginning to worry me. I guess you could call that a dick.
It's embarrassing, bro.
You sounded tense on the phone.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was okay if I came alone. I mean, because Tony couldn't make it. I love the artwork you have out there. Those country scenes.
Thank you.
That statue is not my favorite. Come on. Look, it's not like this when me and Tony are here together. You never give him the silent treatment.
Is that what you think? I'm giving you the silent treatment? Maybe you could tell me why you came today.
I'm worried about my husband. The mood swings. I thought, when his mother died, maybe. But, still half the time he doesn't even talk to me. You've seen him get like that day he sat here like a wall. I know that he is your patient, and I am only the patient's wife, but you try living with that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. See how you feel.
See.
Oh, you do? Well, for your information, I am not the only one. The fact is, Tony isn't under the weather today. He just didn't feel like coming. Fuck that shit, I think he said, okay?
Usually happens when we touch on a nerve. He was distressed about this young man's death in the garbage compactor.
See, he didn't say garbage compactor, did he? See?
What is it you believe?
You know about his job. He reports to a strip club. Who knows how he spends his days? Sorry, I'm just frustrated, that's all. Tony's been out of sorts for so long, and there is nothing I can do to help him.
I think coming to therapy with him has stirred up a lot of feelings in you that you would like to address with somebody.
Oh, please. I'm just a little emotional today.
I would like to help you. But as you've pointed out, your husband is my patient.
I am not the one who needs mental help. I just needed to vent.
In case you change your mind, here's a number of a colleague in Livingston. He was a teacher of mine.
That really won't be necessary, but thank you anyway. Thank you for your time.
So, I got back your complete surgical pathology and op reports. feel 100%.
That's good. It's possible, though. There may be some malignant cells we didn't get. See, when we operate, we have to decide how much healthy tissue to cut around the tumor. Okay? The margins weren't wide enough. We took a small sampling of the tumor from the frozen section. When we got back the complete results, it showed nodal involvement.
Don't blame yourself, Doc. So what do we do next?
It's called amended surgery.
Oh, Jesus. Cut me again?
Mrs. Brody is here.
Don't let me keep you, Doc.
Yeah, I am kind of backed up. Let's schedule you for Tuesday at 6 a.m. We can admit and prep you Monday night. Any questions?
When can he eat regular food again?
I'd guess 2 weeks.
So let's fill out the surgical consent form signed. That's one less thing you have to deal with in the hospital. Take all the time you need to read them.
No need. You say sign. I sign. You tell me to take a crap on the deck of the Queen Mary. An hour later, they're hosing it down with disinfectant. I owe you everything, Doc.
Angie?
Carmela.
Ah, Angie.
What a surprise. I didn't know you shopped over here. They're running a special on IAMS. Every penny counts these days.
How are you doing, Angie, with Pussy gone?
Oh, you know. I'll tell you, shopping for one is no picnic.
Why don't you come for dinner? It's just me and Tony with med at school. AJ's on a field trip. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and Tony won't show.
That's Coco's worst time of the day. I can't leave her.
Angie, that dog is not a substitute for human contact.
That French poodle is all I got left to Sal. 24 years, he disappears one day, and I get left with a sick dog. The vet says I should put it down, but I wanted to get another operation.
I remember when Sal was around, there was nothing too good for that dog.
Yeah. Well, where am I going to come up with $1,200? I mean, Tony helps out, and I am so grateful. It covers the basics, but anything extra, there's no way, Carmela.
Ah, jeez, Ange, I'm sorry. That must be so tough. I'm having lunch with our daughter's dean tomorrow. I gather you won't be joining me.
Told you, all he wants is our money.
Fine.
We already shell out 40 grand a year to those people.
It's well spent. She's really learning. She's out on her own, and if she passes us by...
If. She did that when she was 14.
Isn't that what you want for your kids?
No. I wouldn't be backwards and ignorant and sitting around with their thumb up their ass. And I'm gonna make sure of that by not going to lunch with some asshole who's trying to shake me down.
Fine, Tony, don't go. Guess who I ran into at the supermarket today? Angie bumping Sarah.
Really? How's she doing?
Her dog is sick.
What, that fluffy French cocoa piece of shit? What's wrong with him?
Her. Osteoporosis. Angie needs money for an operation.
We'll take it up with Pussy. You can find a fat fuck, wherever the feds put him. I took in Arizona. You know, Steak got all the TGI Fridays. He loves their wings. He left Angie holes in the bag, which is not right. And those FBI family value loving cocksuckers, how could they let him go without his wife?
Into the program?
Yeah, that's right. He ratted us out, Carm, me and you. And that's where he is. And I don't want to hear about him ever again. Or his ungrateful cunt wife.
His what wife? You don't answer the door when your friends knock?
They keep you from studying. First class isn't until 2.
Oh, I brought you laundry. I made you the ziti with the sweet sausage that you like.
I'm so starved.
Jesus, it reeks of cigarettes in here. You're not smoking, are you?
Caitlin.
Caitlin is spiraling, bro.
I hope you're taking advantage of some of these offers here. Look at this. A boy just handed this to me. A seminar on the CIA and the Cultural Cold War. Look at this. Oh, this looks interesting.
It's basic. We're way past that.
I'm reading the new Barbara Kingsolver.
So wish I had time for fiction.
So, how was the drama queen doing anyway?
Fine. Can we not talk about this, please?
I'm trying very hard here, Med. If you want me to leave, I will leave. I have an hour before my lunch with Dean Ross.
You're going to lunch with the dean?
Can we not talk about this now, please?
Mom!
Yeah, his secretary called last week and invited me.
Come on, what about?
About money, I'm sure. They want a donation from us.
So corrupt.
The real reason I stopped by to see you, though, was to make sure you're recovered from this Noah thing. I'm worried it'll affect your grades.
You call losing a wonderful man because of Dad a thing?
Now, is that really what happened? Because you certainly kept seeing him plenty long enough after that business with your father.
Look, don't drag me into whatever bullshit, accommodational pretense you got worked out with Daddy.
What was that, last night's reading assignment? All right. Let's hear it. What's your big theory about me and Daddy?
No way. I'm not touching that.
What's going on with you and Rafi Cifaretto? Bacala tells me there's bad blood now.
Well, you don't got enough on your plate? I mean, in your blender? What about your own problems? When did they say you could eat real food?
Who knows? Kennedy's put me under the knife again.
Oh, back up. More surgery? Don't you think you should talk to somebody else, get a second opinion?
Chemo? Forget it. With Kennedy, it's cut, zip, over and out. He has the hands of an angel. And don't forget his name.
What? I'm supposed to be impressed because the man's name is John Kennedy? All the Micks named their kids that after the guy got killed.
I love that man. He was older than me, and now look.
Let me call Cusimano. He knows doctors in the city. He sent Silvio's mother to one. Can't hurt to make a call.
People come from the city to see Kennedy.
Good, then we won't be fighting traffic. Come on. Uncle June, you know I'm right.
All right, you set it up. You come with me. To listen and ask questions.
I always throwing shade at Bobby.
I'll let you know.
He's always throwing shade at Bobby, man.
All right. All right.
My nephew thinks I need a second opinion. He doesn't like it that I'm going back under the knife.
Maybe there's something to that.
Or another expert heard from. Think on this, Burger Boy. Anthony is a cunt hair away from owning all of northern Jersey. And I am that cunt hair. So maybe he has something else on his mind beside my full, complete, and speedy recovery.
Junior, all this cynicism. This can't be good for you.
Ange, driving over here, I was thinking about how I was going to handle this. Been working on my anger lately, so I figured it'd be good if I could just quietly say, any kind of problem you got, financial or otherwise, you come directly to me. Please, leave Carmela the fuck out of it, like that.
Of course.
Then I saw the Cadillac. The money I give you, you're driving a Cadillac and you're looking for more? Shut the whole plane. So remember this. You see my wife. You talk about oven cleaner. Anything else, you come to me. But think twice before you do. Think about that fat fuck husband of yours and what he did to you. Him. Not me.
Coco, please. Coco, down.
Hey, how are you?
I'm sorry, Tony. I'm sorry. Just push her away.
No, she's all right. Good girl. Good girl. She don't look sick.
It comes and goes.
She was lying for more money. Wow.
50 grand? You gotta be kidding me.
He talked an awful lot about Meadows having the best possible university experience.
Yeah. Those Jew pricks are holding a hostage.
He's Italian.
Jews with better food.
They know from Verbum we're big givers.
We gave 5 grand a year. That's a long way from 50.
This is college, Tony, New York City. 5,000 is a slap in the face to these people.
Well, let them say no. Yeah. It's around 5 grand. Run it through your household account so you can write them a check. And that's it. Not a penny more.
A 5-FU-based regimen with cisplatin and doxorubicin. This is the treatment I would recommend.
Are you getting this?
Sort of. So the chemotherapy would be instead of the surgery.
But I can't guarantee even that. We'll have to evaluate the results of the treatment.
I could end up having the chemo, puking my guts out, having the 6 hairs I have left fall out, and still have to be cut again.
I'm afraid that's a possibility.
You see, with Kennedy, you don't get these maybes, possibilities.
Yeah, we gotta have the surgery again.
Dr. Kennedy is an excellent surgeon.
Isn't there somewhere you people could just agree?
Sure. Convene a tumor board.
What the hell is that?
A meeting of the chief of oncology and oncological pathologist and other specialists who then work together to reach a consensus.
Then I guess, you hear what they have to say.
Well, your uncle will not be present. They will pass their decision along to both of you. What you do then is still your decision.
And Kennedy will be there.
I assure you, no surgeon would miss it.
Not much to him, if you ask me.
What, you mean he's not Kennedy? You make life and death decisions because of a man's name. It's only Sloan fucking Kettering, best cancer hospital in the whole world.
Excuse me.
Let me ask you something about this JFK worship of yours. What about Hoffa and the Teamsters?
That was the brother.
Big deal, he pat you down.
Pat me down, I could do standing on my head. It's every fucking thing else. He came into my apartment in the middle of the night and embarrassed the shit out of me in front of Adriana.
Yeah, I heard he strip searched you.
I'm not fucking kidding, Tony. He's a sick fuck. He was sniffing her fucking panties.
What?
You heard me.
Look, I don't deny that Paulie can be a little quirky. He always has. But Christopher, you're moving up very fast. Why do you think that is?
Are you gonna say it's because I'm your fucking nephew?
So be a big boy and suck it up.
I'll tell him. Yes, I'll have him there, thanks.
Don't sugarcoat it.
Oh! If you concentrate on your breathing, it'll be easier all around.
The girl said she'd page Dr. Kennedy. Where the fuck is he?
All right, 20 minutes and I'll be back.
You go too easy on him.
Probably.
Hey, my nephew Cubby wasn't dead. I'd have a soft spot for him.
Did you sniff that girl's panties?
He told you that? Fucking baby.
Gotta apologize.
T, I'm not apologizing.
You out of line. He's gonna marry the girl, for Christ's sakes.
As of the wedding day, anything that touches a pussy is off limits.
It's all your fucking fault anyway. I'm torn up day and night since I started the chemo.
All right. I gave you cancer.
You don't know what this is like, Anthony. I can't do it. Kennedy was right.
Well, what's he got to say?
I can't get him on the phone. The nurses won't put me through to him.
Why not?
They leave messages at the hospital, at the office. They send him a box of cohibas.
I couldn't get past reception.
He didn't call you back?
Well, who knows if they even tell him? Last night, the machine says if it's an emergency, press 6. So I pressed 6. Still no call back. 24 hours later. He must be very busy.
Yeah, that must be it. You got his number?
Three more weeks. 3 more fucking weeks.
Fucking answering machine.
What are you gonna do? These doctors, it's not like on TV.
Dr. Kennedy, this is Tony Soprano, Corrado Soprano's nephew. My cell phone is 917-555-0157. Call me back anytime, day or night. It's important.
Batter up.
You're not even married yet. You're dipping into whores already.
Didn't cost me a quarter. I don't pay for it.
How'd you find me? Better be careful. If I can do it, so can your bride-to-be. So what is this, huh? Some new rule about who I fuck? You want more shoes? What? No. Funny thing is, they don't even fit her. I don't know why I thought she was a size 10. I don't know either.
I'm here to tell you one thing. You ever go whining to the big man again about shit between you and me, we'll have a problem, my friend. You seen these?
Fuck is that?
My godson got it for me. They were all over the fucking place. We gotta bring one into the club.
What are you doing?
Hey, Doc. It's me, Tony. Corrado Soprano's nephew.
You belong to this club?
Me? No. I came here to see you.
Well, if it's about your uncle, you'll have to call my office.
Well, you might need a new secretary. I don't think you're getting all your messages. Oh. For you. Titanium. I use one. They're 10 yards to my drives.
Thanks, but I really can't accept it.
For everything you've done for my uncle. Anyway, what am I gonna do with it? I already got one, and Mr. Williams here, he don't play, right?
Stupid fucking game.
What can I do with it?
What is it, Jack?
I'll just be a minute.
Well, I could use a little extra distance.
Who couldn't? You know, my uncle, he's not doing so well. He's got a bad reaction to that chemo.
That happens all the time. There's nothing that I can really do.
You know, there are worse things that can happen to a person than cancer.
My uncle thinks he's gonna die. He's convinced of it. Now, you know how old people are with their superstitions. He thinks it's because he went against you.
I was a surgeon, that's all.
You gotta be on your act.
Show that man the respect he deserves. Answer his phone calls.
I'm cackling right now because this is so...
Cheryl, make sure Mr. Soprano is scheduled for 2...
Just remember it.
Damn, bro. Got you stepping in water and everything.
Everybody's marriage has problems.
Is he seeing another woman?
Yeah, you can make that plural. Yes, he sees other women. I sort of look the other way, and I want to help him.
Do you? Moments ago, you used the word divorce.
I said I was considering divorce.
Jesus, she's a mess.
I may be overstepping my boundaries here, but you are Jewish, aren't you?
Is that relevant?
Well, us Catholics, we place a great deal of stock in the sanctity of the family. And I am not sure that your people...
I've been married for 31 years.
Well, then you know how difficult it can be. He's a good man. He's a good father.
You tell me he's a depressed criminal, prone to anger, serially unfaithful. Is that your definition of a good man?
I thought psychiatrists weren't supposed to be judgmental.
Many patients want to be excused for their current predicament because of events that occurred in their childhood. That's what psychiatry has become in America. Visit any shopping mall or ethnic pride parade to witness the results.
What we say in here stays in here, right?
By ethical code, by law.
His crimes, they are organized crime.
The mafia.
Oh, Jesus.
You're saying too much.
So what? He betrays me every week with these whores.
Probably the least of his misdeeds. You can leave now or you can stay and hear what I have to say.
You're going to charge the same anyway.
I won't take your money.
That's a new one.
You must trust your initial impulse and consider leaving him. You'll never be able to feel good about yourself. You'll never be able to quell the feelings of guilt and shame that you talked about. As long as you're his accomplice.
You're wrong about the accomplice part, though.
You sure?
All I did was make sure he's got clean clothes in his closet and dinner on his table.
So enabler would be a more accurate job description for you than accomplice. My apologies.
So, you think I need to define my boundaries more clearly? Keep a certain distance, not internalize my...
What did I just say?
Leave him.
Take only the children, what's left of them, and go.
My priest said I should try and work with him, help him to be a better man.
How's that going? Have you ever read Crime and Punishment? Dostoevsky. It's not an easy read. It's about guilt and redemption. And I think for your husband to turn himself in, read this book, and reflect on his crimes every day for 7 years in his cell, then he might be redeemed.
I would have to get a lawyer, find an apartment, arrange for child support.
You're not listening. I'm not charging you because I won't take blood money. You can't either. One thing you can never say that you haven't been told.
I see. You're right, I see.
Is Carmela really going to divorce Tony, bro? Like, I mean, for her betterment, I guess it would be good, but it wouldn't be good. I don't think he would trust her.
You sick?
Everybody else in this family sleeps all day. I thought I'd try it.
You, depressed? Oh, what?
Figure in the division of labor around here, that's your job.
You know, if you want to go to therapy on your own or something, I notice you've been a little tense lately.
That's Rich. He's suggesting I go to a shrink. I don't have the time. I'll still go to yours if you want.
You know best.
That Dean called today.
Well, that can't be good.
I told him to put us down for the 50,000.
Carmela, I gave you 5. Now, all right, maybe I could go another 5, maybe 10. That's enough.
Tony, you gotta do something nice for me today. This is what I want. You gotta do this.
Why don't go to 10? That should be enough for those Morningside Heights gangsters.
I already told him 50.
G's.
Yes.
And always a good thing. Always a good thing. Seeing more of Carmela, seeing the kind of character she's, developing to be. I have very mixed feelings about the advice. Very mixed feelings. Because on some points, you know what I'm saying, she's in a relationship with a man who constantly cheats. You know what I'm saying? And she is with this man. She loves him. She's staying with him for, the kids, whatever, the mob, whatever. You gotta understand also that if she's not going to suggest to Tony for him to turn himself in to have a chance at redemption. There is no redemption for Tony at this point. Like, he's not going to do that kind of thing. Like, that's not his personality. Like, these guys are not going to turn themselves in because automatically it might put him in the danger zone to be extinguished, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Because, to the amount of people that are becoming rats, immediately the mob might think that Tony is a rat. And he might end up getting killed in jail. So there's no guarantee for that. You can say all these things that you want, but there's no guarantee that these things are going to work out the way how you say it's going to work out. Somebody knows what the future holds. The problem that I have with the entire suggestion of him that she should divorce him, the problem that I have is that I'm worried about her, because there's also repercussions as her as a mob wife. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. That was harsh, straightforward truth from the psychiatrist. Like, I don't have an issue with anything he said. The suggestion with, you know what I'm saying? He made that because he can. You know what I'm saying? And based on what she has told him, he made those suggestions. So I can't put any blame on him. It's just that I'm worried about her making this decision and what it can cause for her. You get what I'm saying? And what category? I don't know what it's like. I don't even know if mob wives can actually divorce their husbands. Like, I don't even know if they could do that, because they know what's going on. They know what you know what I'm saying? They know. Carmela is just, probably making it seem like she doesn't know, but she knows. She knows her husband kills people. She knows that it's not just about, they just rough up some people or whatever. Organized crimes is from the least to the worst. You get what I'm saying? So it's not to the, when you say organized crime, it's not like, they're just robbing people. Nah. Organized crime, as I said, is from the littlest of things. Pickpocket, to the worst, murder, right? So it's a situation where I feel for her in this situation, and I don't want Carmela to do something stupid and get herself hurt. See, in a situation like that, you guys have heard me speak about it and get angry about it. I don't like the fact that Tony cheats. I don't like that he's getting his dick sucked at a strip club. Like, I don't like it. I don't like the fact that you cheat on a woman like Carmela. Now, Carmela has had her slip-ups, of course, but she's not as bad as Tony. She's not as bad as Tony. Now, you might look at it and say, oh, cheating is cheating, but at the same time, she's not doing it as much as Tony. She's been turned down a couple of times when she was tempted, and she kissed one dude. You know what I'm saying? When it comes, Tony is just outright out there. She knows about it. She's accepted it. She's just like, yo, this is a situation I'm in. It's a big decision for her, because at the end of the day, you can get child support, you can get all of these things from Tony, but you're still, I don't even know how to put this into words, because it's such a, stuck between a rock and a hard place kind of thing with her, because it's like she knows so much about the business that she is an accomplice. You know what I'm saying? The minute she divorces Tony, the feds are gonna be on her to testify or whatever the situation is, or to give up Tony, or she's gonna be pressured. She might not end up doing it in the end, but she's definitely gonna be pressured if she divorces Tony, right? So there's also that as well. There's no doubt in my mind that Carmela loves Tony. That's not the issue. There's no doubt in my mind that Tony loves Carmela. There's still love there. A lot of times I like to talk about this when it comes on to men and how men love different than how women love. Okay? And you hear this a lot as well in the red pill community. You hear this a lot as well, and it's very true. Now, do I agree with it? No, I don't agree with it. But it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. If that's how you choose to operate. That's not how I choose to operate. But when you're talking about the majority of men that is out there, sex do not mean the same to a man how it means to a woman. It doesn't compute the same way. The way how we show love and affection is not the same way women show love and affection. It's kind of like this. Give you two different examples, right? Men, right? The way how we show our love and affection is by providing. If you are the one that we're providing for, you're the one we're going to stay with. You are the one that we love. That's how we show you love. Women show love by staying loyal. You get what I'm saying? Not giving everybody the coochie, right? So there's a huge difference there. You get what I'm saying? And does that give, so where I disagree with that, even though I know that's very true, where I disagree with that is, does that mean that you as a man has the right to cheat? No, it does not. It's not a license to cheat, because that's the way you show love, and it's not by sex, and sex doesn't really mean the same thing to us that it means to women. It doesn't give you the license to cheat, okay? Still completely against cheating, because men believe that just because they have the option, they can do that, and they need to exercise their options, which is a message that is actually preached in the red pill community that I really disagree with. Now, if that's how you want to operate, that's how you want to operate. You don't want to be monogamous, that's fine. But I think most men do want to be monogamous. That's just my opinion, right? Men want to be monogamous. Men are not going to just get up and just choose to cheat. Like, if they do, then they're just F-boys. Let's just call it what it is. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes on to certain things, if that's a choice, let it be known. You get what I'm saying? Let it be known. Don't, if your woman stays and knows that you are out there with other women and stuff like that, then that's her choice. She's still enjoying the festivities of the what you're providing, the money, the not, you know, don't have to work. She's enjoying all of that, knowing. But if there's a lot of like rich people out there, that they know their husband have their little side pieces and stuff, and they stay because their husband got hundreds of millions of dollars or billions. They don't care. You get what I'm saying? And that's their prerogative. If that is a choice, if it is something where they don't know, and you as a man is going behind your back and they don't know, but you're saying, oh, you're exercising your options. If they don't know, it's just outright cheating. You get what I'm saying? It's just outright cheating. You know what I mean? So for me, when it comes on to, looking at Carmela's situation and what she should do in a situation like this, she's probably going to have to bear with this for the rest of her life because she's been dealing with it for a long time. And a lot of times, women, they get up one day and they be like, I can't take this anymore, man. Let me try to get him for half of what he got. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, like, most of Tony's money is not legitimate. Most of his money is not legitimate. Yeah, she could take half of what he got. You know what I'm saying? He owns some legitimate businesses. I think she would be okay. But at the same time, there's always that lingering feeling. There's always that lingering feeling that keeps them joined together, and that's the love. So it's kind of like she's considering everything, of course, and I think she should continue trying to help Tony, because that part of it is not going to change. Obviously, I know I got upset about it in last season, but Tony's not planning to stop seeing hoes. It's just not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it is what it is, right? So she's already accepted that, knowing that he's been doing that for years. Like, what is going to change now? You get what I'm saying? Like, that part of it, it is what it is. As far as what I know, I think that she should get something. She should get something out of it. She should get something out of it. Go, have your little boy toy or whatever. Make the playing field even a little bit. You know what I mean? They've been together long enough for her to be able to do that where it shouldn't bother Tony. But I know it will, because we're men. We're like that, right? But to even the playing field, as in, like, I wouldn't even be mad at this point if she had a dude. You know what I'm saying? Because, I thought we were turning a new leaf back in season 2, and they completely shot that idea out of the air. Like, what are you thinking? You know what I'm saying? They are gonna be who they are, so I can't argue about that. This episode was definitely very Carmela centric. So she went to therapy, got some advice. Let's see what she does. The thing about it is that you feel sorry for her, because she's kind of stuck here, and you don't exactly know what to suggest that she does. It is what it is. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. That is my thoughts on episode 7, just them dealing with the Carmela situation. So yeah, man, it was awesome. It was an awesome episode. I'm moving on to the next one. Hopefully see you guys on the next one. Leave a like, leave a comment. It's your boy Terabyt Reacts, and I'm out. Peace.